In this video, I'm going to show how to use the Nernst equation to calculate Ecell for a given reaction. So if we are met with this reaction, zinc solid plus copper 2 plus aqueous goes to zinc 2 plus aqueous plus copper solid, how can we use the Nernst equation to calculate Ecell? So the Nernst equation, which is Ecell equals negative R times T over the number of electrons transferred times Faraday's constant times the ln of Q over K. So E cell is going to equal negative RT over the number of electrons transferred times Faraday's constant times the natural log of Q over K. So in order to solve for E cell, we're going to need some information to solve. So let's say that the K is equal to 10. Let's say that our zinc 2 plus concentration is equal to 4 molar. Our copper 2 plus concentration is equal to 2 molar. Let's say we are running this at 298 Kelvin. So we can already plug in Q and K. So K is going to be equal to 10. Q, we need to write an expression for. So Q is equal to products over reactants, and we do not include the solids in this expression. So we are simply going to write that this is zinc 2 plus over copper 2 plus, which we said was 4 molar and 2 molar. This will be equal to 2. So we can fill in Q as 2. Now, these other variables, we know R is 8.314 joules per mole times Kelvin. And let's say the temperature is 298 Kelvin. The number of electrons transferred, we're going to have to use oxidation states to figure this out. So we see that zinc on its own has an oxidation state of 0. We can see that copper 2 plus has an oxidation state of 2 plus. Zinc 2 plus is 2 plus, and copper on its own is 0. So zinc went from 0 to 2 plus and lost 2 electrons, and copper went from 2 plus to 0 and gained 2 electrons. So we can see zinc got oxidized and lost 2 electrons so that copper could be reduced and gain 2 electrons. So 2 total electrons were transferred in this reaction. So we can fill this in with 2. So F, which is Faraday's constant, is 96,485 coulombs per mole. And coulombs are a way of denoting charge in a reaction. So now that we have all our variables, we can solve. And for E cell, we should get the unit of volts. Remember, when using the Nernst equation, we should get E cell to either be positive, equal to 0, or less than 0. This will tell us it is spontaneous, at equilibrium, or non-spontaneous. So this is how you would use the Nernst equation to solve for E cell for a reaction.